I sighed in relief, thinking this has finally ended, but I was wrong. That night, I was in bed, trying to convince myself that I could finally sleep without worrying about my door. I don't recall the exact time, but it was past midnight when I woke to a faint creak downstairs. At first, I told myself it was the house settling, but soon I heard another one, then another. The sound was getting closer, like the floorboards screeching under heavy shoes. Is someone inside my house? My stomach sank. I reached for my phone, opened the doorbell cam feed, and found it covered with something. He'd covered it. I knew he'd be back for revenge. I grabbed the big metal flashlight and crept to the top of the stairs. Mr. Checkercart was on my stairs. He was climbing it on all fours like a dog.
You covered your ears, didn't you? Thought you could ignore me, but I'm inside now.
Checkercart chuckled in a spine-chilling way, like he was deriving some sick pleasure from sensing my fear. His eyes were glowing in the dark, and he was drooling. I bolted back into my bedroom and locked the door, just as footsteps pounded up the stairs. I called 911, my hands shaking so hard I almost dropped the phone. He started banging on it like a rabid madman. My bedroom door rattled with every hit.
The cops are on their way. Leave right now or I'll...
I don't care who's coming to save you, 'cause they won't be here in time.
I was shaking, thinking about what he would do to me if he got in. The cheap frame was starting to splinter. The dispatcher told me to stay on the line, but I knew it'd be minutes before help arrived, and by the sound of the wood cracking, I had less than one. The flashlight wasn't enough. I scanned the room and saw my bolt cutters. I'd been doing some DIY work earlier that day and left them leaning against my desk. I grabbed them like my life depended on it. Within the next few seconds, the door gave out with a crash, and there he was, red-faced, eyes wild, holding a hammer. He charged, swinging wildly. I dodged one blow, but the second clipped my shoulder. Pain shot down my arm. Adrenaline took over. I swung the bolt cutters, catching him right in the temple. The sound was sickening, a dull thunk, and he dropped like a puppet whose strings had been cut.